are you here? I think I do that every week. That bit's getting old, isn't it? Let's zoom in a bit. Now, hello everyone. Let me get my electric blanket on because I'm friggin' freezing. My nose has been running. It's been crazy. How are you guys? What have I done with my handy dandy trusty dusty? Have you ever, I wasn't looking for my phone at that time, but I've literally been on my phone too many times to count and been like, where's my phone? Yeah, that happens to me quite a bit. Good evening, everybody. Come on in. Welcome in. I can't see your chats yet because this thing's kind of farther away and I'm blind as a bat. Hello. Hey, Janet. How are you? I saw a bag tonight. Somebody emailed me, some company. I cannot remember what they're called, but very nice bags. I think I'm going to do it. I don't know. They're not offering anything but bags, which is fine with me. I love bags. And they have nice bags. I can't remember the name of them, but they have a Jeanette bag. Long story short, Jeanette, they have a Jeanette bag. Oh, hi, honey. I didn't see what you were saying. Okay. I don't know how long I'll be live tonight. I hope that my Wi-Fi holds out. I forgot to change it. There's some setting when I called my internet people, you know, that she said to change it to. And I don't know if I changed it to that or not. But, like, I hope that I'll, you know, stay going or whatever. But anyway, I hope you guys are having a good day on a Wednesday. It's not that I'm not paying attention to you. I'm just trying to find where I can see it on this TV so I can at least interact with you guys. There we go. Here it comes. And of course it feeds me an ad because I'm greedy like that. I'm greedy and I want all the ads in here. If you noticed, I don't know if you guys have noticed this or not, but now I can go in and control my ads. I mean, those of you who have channels, you know how this works, but used to you could control where you put your ads and stuff and what kind of ads like they would give you. They don't do that now. But I've noticed on a lot of people's videos, they do that thing where you can skip, but it makes you watch a constant minute of an ad, but you can skip and it'll just give you another ad. So I'm like, why don't I pay they have a special right now. It's like $9.99 to get unlimited, but we already pay for like YouTube TV for Bill to watch like certain sports and racing events. So I don't intermingle that because that's like him and my son do that together and they share it and they share the expense on it, or maybe I pay for it all. I don't remember, but that's very expensive. YouTube TV is like $90 a month. So I'm already like, hello, you guys are getting me for $90, like $10 more, you know. It's like every subscription is like $10-ing you to death. You know, it used to be $1 here, $1 there. No, everything is $10-ing me to death. Yes, Steph, I pay for YouTube Premium, so you never see the ads, right? And that makes sense. I mean, I need to do that, but I don't. Sadly, I suffer through. I could just save so much more time in the end, right? Sumi, hello, welcome in. Hello, everyone I missed saying hi. Say hi again so I can say hi to you. I'm so sorry. But I have my drink in the floor because this table over here that was filled with shit last week, it started to like, because I've had this for 20 years, these end tables, or what do you call them? Yeah, bedside tables or whatever. I think we got them at TJ Maxx, like, or Steinmart, like 30 years ago or something. But they started to like, all the paint starting to come off. So I bought some black shiny paint and I painted the tops of them because I was tired of going in with a Sharpie and redarkening them every time I dusted, which was, let's face it, not a lot, but it does bust my balls every time I look at it. So I finally just painted the whole thing. And then, I don't know if you guys saw this. Nan, hello, how are you? Hey, welcome in. Yeah, Janet, hey girl. I had a big, I think when I showed you last week, I have a big place on the back of my, behind my door. There used to be a big hole and I patched the hole. And then I don't know what color paint this is because it's literally been like this for, I don't know, 17 years or whatever, 15, 17 years. So I took a scraping off of that and took it in there and had them try to color match it. It was woefully off. It looks awful. So I patched the wall good, you know, with the what do you call that stuff? I don't know what you call it, sheetrock stuff. I can't think of what you call it now. But anyway, and then I sanded it all down and it looks good. And then I went to paint it and it's just way off. So now I am going to repaint the whole wall, like the off-white that my bathroom is, because I have a big tub of that left. So yeah, I'm gonna get into painting that, but I painted these two things, then I repainted that and sanded it all down, and then now I'm like, oh, that looks awful. And then Bill came home and he, you know, as bad as Bill's eyesight is, he shined a light on it. He was like, well, yeah, girl, you're gonna have to paint that whole wall. I was like, I know. I could either paint the whole wall in that color, but then it's not gonna be this plum color back here. It's really close. It's really close. And then I thought, oh, you know what it is? It's too light. I'll add a little black to it and try to mix my own. I'm not an artist, guys. I can't do it. I bought a couple marble boards from Crate and Barrel that are meant for pastry making and put them on my. Okay, wait a minute. Steph, this is exactly what Bill said to do. You are so freaking smart. He's like, we need like a top of some sort. I'm like a glass or something, or plexiglass. He goes, yeah, something to like just sit on top of it, and then you can't. Oh God, you are a genius. Oh my God, that is genius. Thank you, Steph. Shit, I gotta write that down. Like, don't let me forget that, guys. I never watch my lives back, but I might have to go back and watch this. Crate and Barrel marble boards, like Winnie, future self. Go Google that and get it. God, you're so smart. This is why you need friends. This is why I need friends to yell with. Exactly. Exactly. God, you guys are so smart. Like, seriously, people will ask me about shit, like for bags and stuff. And I'm literally like, I only know what I know from you guys. That is the God's truth. Like, that's hand to God. Like, I usually, and when I describe stuff, I love it because I don't remember what it was the other day. I was like, oh, the flap on that damn, this is how dumb I am, okay? The lipstick cases that they sell, and I bought one. Remember, I bought the little lipstick case from Louis Vuitton. I could not figure for the life of me why they left like an edge of fabric. And then like several of you were like, hello, it's so that your $160 lipstick case does not get dinged up from the zipper. Genius. Guys, I would never freaking know that. Like, not in a million years. I would never have reasoned that out in my tiny brain. God almighty. Yes. Yeah. So crazy. Janet, it was fun going in Candy's live. You guys don't, I'm going to give Candy a big plug because I absolutely love Candy. I always have. Yeah, Candy's the shit. She really is. She's the best. Candy and her husband Josh, and they've been through some shit. They've been through some shit for a while. But I love Candy. I just think she's a genuine, cool, nice person. Now, don't get me wrong. Candy's like me. She's Candy until you piss her off. Right? Aren't we all? But like, yeah. Candy can bite, but she's never been that way to me. But like, if she gets mad, I've seen her teeth come out, but like just one time. But yeah, she don't play with her friends either. Like, if she's your friend, best believe that's someone you call in a fight. Like, like she will take them damn earrings off, put that phone down, and roll them sleeves up and put her hair back, honey. She's that one. She's that one. She's a real one. But we had a good time. I was half in the bag last night. I was, of course, on my Ambien by the time I went in there. And, well, she's an hour behind me. So, you know, it's earlier where she lives. And so, I don't know, it's 10 something. It had to be, right, Janet? And we just had the best time. And I literally fell asleep, guys. When I stop talking to you, when I'm in a live of somebody's, doesn't matter if Jackie, whoever, if you all see me stop, just abruptly stop talking, it's not because I got bored and left. No. It's because I fully passed out. 100% passed the hell on out. Yeah, phone just on my chest, just wake up 2 hours like, oh shit, the live's over. Yeah, yeah. That happens to me really more times than I like to admit. But it does happen. It does happen to me. But anyway, yeah, girl. So I didn't tell you guys 2 weeks ago, I canceled the live. Not last week, but the week. Yeah, you never slept 1 week at all last time. Oh my God, girl, you need to go to sleep. Get your sleep. Sleep's like the most healing thing you can give yourself. That's why I worry about sleeping so much because I'm an insomniac too. And that's why I take Ambien 100% because the thought of not sleeping makes me crazy. And not sleeping also makes me crazy. So I think it stems from my dad who was bipolar. And when he would go manic, he would get really sleep deprived, and they don't sleep, you know. And I'm sure a lot of people know this if you have somebody in your life or you yourself suffer. Mental illness is a bitch, man. And he would go, yeah, you know, a long time without sleeping, and I would see the mania would get so fucking crazy. He would just get really nuttier the more he didn't sleep. I mean, he was already nuts because he was manic. But then when he didn't sleep, he would just get so off the wall, uncontrollable, you know, and he would do just volatile shit. Yeah. You always need that friend that will drive the getaway car, right, Steph? Yes. Candy's that beach. She really is. All my friends are like that, though. All my YouTube friends, my in real life friends. Like I value my friends. I keep them close. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about that. But yeah, it happens, whatever. But yeah, so the thought of not sleeping, that's why I'm so like I gotta sleep, you know what I mean? And on the weekend I'll forget to take my Ambien. I won't but I'll stay up all night, you know? I'll stay up and then realize at 5 a.m. like, well, shit, you know? And then I'll sleep all day on Saturday or Sunday because I've, you know, not slept at all on the weekend. It's a weird, vicious circle. But hey, Rachel, how are you, sweetie? Nice to see you. Welcome in. Yeah. Um, so yeah, I would see my dad just get crazier and crazier. So the thought of not sleeping scares me more than anything. Like it's one of my huge fears, especially having to go to work and make decisions. And you know, and I'm in a lot of meetings. I don't know, you know, ever since COVID, now the Zoom meetings are like epic. That's how everybody communicates. Right? You used to do just things out of email and at your own location, but now it's global and you're hooked up to everybody, and so you literally have bosses here, there, and everywhere, sprinkled everywhere, and so you've got to meet with them. But yeah, the thought of going to work on no sleep is just, it's a crazy thought for me. Not that I would ever do anything crazy. I would hope not, but yeah, I just can't risk that. I just can't risk not having sleep and doing something nutty, you know. Anyway, that's my sleeping story. And not to say, Janet, get yourself some sleep, babe. I bought my Neverfull MM and Damier, a bean with a pink interior. I love that. That's awesome. The pink ballerine. I love it so much. But yeah, 2 weeks ago, a Kirigami. Oh, you bought the medium-sized pouch. Yeah. Okay, that's a nice pouch. Look at you, girl, go. I love it. I love it for you. A lot of people turn those into bags, you know. You can put like little inserts in them and hang a chain from them. So check on that. I think Amazon has that. But yeah, 2 weeks ago, before I did the live, I got my hair cut. And Bill got his hair cut. I'm chewing on the Tums, by the way. I had a a jalapeno popper for lunch. And God almighty, the heartburn. The heartburn. Hey, Jackie, you lurking? Okay, girl. But yeah. So 2 weeks ago, we decided to, after we got home, or we were on the way home, of course, we didn't want to cook. I never cook anymore. I need to get another meal prep service. That's another story, but I need to get another meal prep service because that's the only damn thing is paying the money, getting the meals, have them in my fridge where I can see them. I'll cook them, or Carter will. Because otherwise we are eating ourselves into a hole. Like even Bill's A1C numbers have gone up a little bit this time. from just us eating pure shit. And his brother just had a bad heart attack last week and already had open heart surgery. He's fine. He's doing well. But he had a triple bypass surgery the other day, and they already sent him home today. You know, they get you in and get you out now. But he's doing well. But it worries me. It worries me because Bill and I are at that age, and so yeah. So that's one thing. But yeah, 2 weeks ago, so we were driving home, and all to say, like that's that thing where you're like, what the hell are we gonna eat? I don't feel like cooking. I'm like, well, I have a live, so I'm not gonna cook anything as usual. I've gotten to the point where I won't even turn the oven on. Like I haven't cooked anything in so freaking long, and I used to cook all the time. Like that's I fed my family, girl. But I don't know. The older I get, the less I want to f around in the kitchen. Bill's a good cook. We love to do breakfast for dinner sometimes. We'll do that. That's easy. But now we don't. Club sandwiches. Oh God, I love a sandwich night. But yeah, most of the time it's what can we pull through and get, right? So we were doing that thing. And we have not, listen, sue me, right? We have not eaten at Arby's because Bill's not a huge Arby's fan. I love Arby's. Oh, I got that tongue stuck in my tooth. Hold, please. I can't put anything on my top over here because it's still wet from I repainted it again today. I didn't like the finish on it from yesterday, so I went ahead and coated it. But I'm gonna do that marble thing. God, that is Steph. You are so smart. But yeah, he's not a big Arby's fan. And once here's Bill. I don't know if your husbands or your spouses or your partners or your others or you are like this, but once you get sick on something, and it makes sense, I get it. You never want that again, and he never will. He even 2 or 3 years down the road, he's like, you know what? Hey, Eva, welcome in. I'll be like, oh shit, I'll try it again, But he's like, no. So Arby's is just a no for him. He's never been a big Arby's eater. Every now, once every 5-6 years. That's how we never eat Taco Bell. You couldn't pay me to eat Taco Bell, but I won't eat Taco Bell either. There's too many good Mexican restaurants to futz around with Taco Bell. I just don't like it. I've seen too many stories. People at work there telling what's in the damn food. They say the cheese is like plastic or something. I don't know. I'm not eating there. But anyway, right? Same here, sue me. Cooking annoys me lately when I usually love to cook. Right? I used to love to cook, but now I'm just like, I can't be bothered. I cannot be freaking bothered to cook. So we're pulling through, and we say, let's get Arby's. We haven't eaten at Arby's in so long. Excuse me, I belched. Unable to connect to chat. What the effing F? Don't tell me my Wi-Fi. Am I still live, guys? Shit. So we pull in Arby's. Is there a video with your backstory? You seem like you're a famous person with an awesome backstory. Oh, I'm actually not. You're so interesting, in my opinion. Laura, that's so sweet of you to say. I have been, I was a radio announcer for years and years, but that's not what I would, nah. but thank you. That's really sweet of you to say that. It's so funny. Tanya, hello, on your way to work. Love you. Hello, girl. I got to do your tag video. I want to do your tag video. I'm going to do it. So anyway, we pull into Arby's. It's packed. And Arby's, for whatever reason, and I guess it's a good thing, but they freshly must cook everything or put the fries in, because you always wait at Arby's. I don't know. I've never been where you just pulled up and got the food, because I don't think they leave it sitting long. I don't know. So anyway, we're in this long line. We're sitting there forever. We finally get to the window. This is what happened 2 weeks ago. Finally get to the window. There's a line of cars behind us, of course. There was a line of cars in front of us when we ordered. 15 minutes we sit there. We get to the window. I am joking. I've taken my seatbelt off because I dropped my debit card and we were paying. And so I was getting situated, and I don't even think I put my seatbelt back on. Oh, I did. Carter didn't have hers on for some reason. It was really a weird thing. So anyway, I'm talking, I'm turned this way, and the guy's handing out the food, and I'm getting ready to say the thing I always say when I go to Arby's is like, did you put Arby's sauce in there? Because, girl, I'm not trying to eat no beef and cheddar without no Arby's sauce, like extra. That's what makes it good. Okay. Oh, you're on school holidays? Okay, you can stick around and chat. Or maybe you have a bunch of shit going on. I don't know. It's daytime there. Right? I haven't had a potato cake in forever, but I used to love to get those and just smear it with freaking ketchup. So good. So I'm about to say that, and all of a sudden, just a big, huge, the car moves a little bit, you know, because Bill had the wherewithal to put the car in park, I guess, it was in there so damn long. Bam! Just the loudest, horrendous crash in my ears. And I go, Bill! I mean, we all lurch forward. And I go, Bill, what was that? And he goes, this guy behind us ran into us. And I'm like, what the? And I literally say, what the? And I am freaking out because I'm like, no, tell me no. So I'm like, do you want me to get out and look at it? And he goes, yeah. So I get out. I go in the back, and it is effed up, girl. This guy had a big truck, and it was one of those with this big steel honking black wraparound bar thing in the front, like a brush guard thing. And that's what did the most damage. And I look up at I look at the damage, and I go, what the? And I start cussing and being a Karen, of course. And I'm getting ready to just really let this so-and-so have it. And he is the sweetest guy. He's looking at me, he goes, I'm so sorry. Pull over, we'll exchange stuff. And I'm like, okay. So I'm still like, so we get our food. I hand it back to Carter. Of course, I'm not going to eat because I'm like, the hell. And I was starving too because I hadn't eaten that day. And I pull into the thing, and I get out, and I'm really like, oh my God, I get like, oh my God, I'm like, shit. And people are in the line, are like, oh shit, this bitch is. So he pulls over to us, and he is the sweetest. This is what had happened, y'all. Did I already tell y'all this story? I've told this story a few times. But what had happened was he said he had been from the doctor's office, and he had one of these shots in his back because he had a back injury. He was a construction worker, and he'd had a back injury stepping down off a ladder or something. And he'd had one of these. It wasn't a lidocaine shot, but it was another kind of shot. He said it, but I can't remember what he called it. But anyway, in his back, and he said, my back is really hurting. He goes, and he literally did live like half a mile away from where Arby's was. And he was like, I'm just 5 seconds from my house. He's like, I just thought I'd pull in here and do something easy for dinner so I wouldn't have to cook anything. He's like, I'm divorced, I live alone. And I was like, oh, I just felt so for you. He was like, I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. And when he got out of his honking truck, he was like all bent over. And I want to say it was an old man. And then I kind of looked at Bill after I started telling the story to somebody else. I went, he's our age, right? And he's like, yeah. I go, that's the old man. And I go, oh, he's totally the same age as us. So yeah, he said my foot, just from where I had that shot, he's just like, I'm in such pain and stuff. He goes, my foot just slipped off the brake. And he goes, I'm so sorry. And I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry too. But anyway, he has Progressive insurance, and they've been, I guess they're pretty good. But they sort of like said, okay, we went and got an estimate. It was like $4,000. Yeah, girl. To fix my car. From a rolling stop, like just a rolling, a stop to like slipping off not even going 1 mile per hour. But they contacted me last week, and they were like, where do you want to have it fixed? And we'd already gotten an estimate from somebody Bill does work with, and it was like $4,000. And she goes, great, I'll go ahead and schedule that for you. So I was like, hell yeah, this is easy peasy, Yeah, most accidents are going to happen. I swear, I think we've had this conversation. Like, I'm having deja vu. Did I tell you this already? I probably did last week. I'm so sorry. So anyway, and it continues to tell the same freaking story. So anyway, he's like, yeah, hey Winnie, did you see anything at Candy's Live last night? Nothing that I particularly wanted, but a lot of good, she had a lot of good stuff. Like, I'm just on a, like, I won't say I'm on a buying freeze because then tomorrow I'll buy something crazy, but I'm just kind of like pumping and brakes for a minute. I'm just buying a little Coach here and there. Most of what I bought Coach lately, hell, I've sent back. You know, I bought 10 Coach bags and I've sent 7 of them back. But, girl, then we called the cops to do a report. But he was so nice and so sweet. But you know those metal things that cops have? Those metal clipboards, right? That they keep their papers in and it like folds. It's got the screws on the back. This guy, he, instead of sitting back down in his truck, he goes to the front of my car and puts that metal clipboard to fill out his paperwork for. And I'm over here like, girl, you just hit my truck your truck just hit my car, and you gonna put a metal clipboard on the top of my hood? You're gonna turn me back to the old me right now. We're about to fight. I was like, and Bill said, I walked over there and watched him. He didn't move it around or anything. It didn't scar anything up or scrape anything. I was like, I would never have done that to somebody's car, would you? Well, she's the top of her. Hell no, you won't. I wanted to say, Lori, right? I wanted to say, like, were you raised in a freaking barn? Get your freaking clipboard off the hood of my freaking car, dude. So yeah, that was fun. So yeah, that's what happened to me 2 weeks ago. I realized I thought I didn't tell y'all that story, but now I think, looking back, maybe I did. Shit, I'm so crazy. No, I wouldn't put send me right. I wouldn't even put like anything on somebody's damn car. Like, that's their shit. You've already wrecked my car. Oh, but anyway, yeah, Progressive. So then she texts me, but everything's through text. You know, she didn't call me. Like, the first call was, you know, over the phone, but then the rest has all been like texting. And she texts me back a few minutes later and she goes, oh, I'm so sorry. They're not on our list, but we'd be happy to go ahead and make the appointment and you can pay out of pocket some. And I was like, no, ma'am. Wait, what? Excuse me? No. I'm not paying out of pocket at all. This was not my fault. Point blank and the period. Hey, Craig. Thanks for coming in. I'm so glad you're lurking. I hope you're feeling good. Right, Dawn. I wouldn't have done it to my own freaking car. Like, what? Make it make sense. The whole idea of having the clipboard is so you don't have to put it on anything solid. Just hold it. But anyway, I feel like bending my back over and going, go ahead. I'd rather use my back as your desk right now. Okay, thinking back on that, Bill probably wouldn't have gone for that. I would have liked Bill to have been over for him. That would have been a fun picture. But anyhow, yeah, put that in the old bank. Anyhow. But yeah. So, God. Yeah, so they call me. I go, okay, well, maybe give us some of your approved paint and body, auto body places, shops. 3 of them were not in our town. 1 was. And then I have to make the appointment. Like, they suddenly go, okay, here's the places. You can contact them yourself. And I'm like, well, shit, all that service went out the door, right? So I contact them and I try to text the information. They go, oh, you're going to have to call us. So I call them. And I tell them what kind of car I have. Oh, sorry. We don't work on those. You're going to have to call Progressive. Shit. So then we contacted another one that's like 1 town away, like, 20 minutes from here. So Bill called there. So I was like, I'm done with the car. You do all the legwork. And so he called him. And the day we get back from Ohio on our little vacation, and we're having a family reunion up there. So the day we get back, the next day is when they'll take our car in. So I have to drive my wrecked vehicle on vacation. The horror. No, it's fine. It's not that bad, but where he hit us, he really crimped the whole hatch. When you lift the hatch, now there's a divot like this. And so they have to change that whole hatchback door out. That's what got it so costly. And possibly the bumper, but they said they won't know until they start the repairs. You know, that whole song and dance. I'm like, what do I care? I'm not paying for it. I can charge them up, you know. But yeah, $4,000 is what the first estimate was. I'd be interested to see what they charge the insurance on this one, but yeah, we'll see. My cousin owns a driving school in Melbourne. Melbourne's how you say it, I think, guys. You don't do Melbourne, right? My Aussie friends have corrected me on that. Oh man, the hatch door. Yeah, it's a big job, right? The whole hatchback has to be removed and replaced. Say flat replace. Yeah. So that's going to be fun. Hey, Dan, call me if you guys need some help with that. I've been an independent auto damage appraiser. Oh my God, Dan. I have not known that. I still thought you were in radio, babes. I'm going to Ohio in October. I just said that for a family reunion. Oh my God, let's meet up. Where are you at? Let's go. Do you want to have lunch? Would that be fun? Would that be so funny? Oh my God, I did not know that. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I should send you pictures of my car. It looks crazy. I have the same phone number since I worked with you. It's the 9590 because that's the radio station that I worked at, 95.9. There for a while when you used to could change your phone number around, it wasn't a hassle. I worked at like a 92.3 and I had 9230 one time. And then the station also had the moniker of 1039. So I changed my phone number to 1039, my last 4 digits. And then I started working at the rock station with Dan. Oh, in Springfield? Oh man, it's really far from where we're in we're gonna go to Mansfield. So yeah. Oh shit, you're over there. You're over there. Oh my God. But that would be fun. We were thinking about driving around like on Saturday because the family reunion's on Sunday. I don't know if I want to go on Friday, like drive up on Friday and then meet friends on Saturday, my other family. But yeah, my brother and everybody, we're going to meet and have a big family reunion. It's a covered dish. And I'm like, well, I'm staying at the Marriott. I'm not really, I'm going to have to go to Sam's and bring a freaking tray of cupcakes or something. But yeah, okay, yeah, send me a message. That would be great. That would be so cool. Shit, Dan, I miss you. Ed, oh, definitely Ed. Ed's in Ohio, so he's on the other side of Ohio from where you are, though, but... Oh my God, Ed, we're definitely, yeah, that's why I said like friends and family on Saturday. We need to meet up. Hell yes. My Ohio people, unite. Go Buckeyes. Hell yes. What about that Texas game, Ed? Well, Ed, sorry, Ed. I got to leave you out of the football conversation. You'd be like, what the hell? Dan, right? Texas thought they were going to come in and run it up. Hey there for ya, sorry. Hook them horns, biatch. Hook them Buckeyes. But yeah, I'm pretty excited. And then Michigan lost the week before, so that makes us feel even better. I love when we win, but I love when they lose even more. Woo woo! Oh, I'm so mean. My brother lives in Michigan, which is so funny, but he doesn't love. Of course, he's an Ohio boy, so he's always like, yeah. And he lives in Ann Arbor, or he works in Ann Arbor. He said he can see the campus from his office window where he works. He can actually look over and see. I'm like, oh, that sucks. I'm like, why don't you put some Buckeye stuff on the back? He goes, oh, I wear Buckeye stuff all the time. He's like, people don't like it. But I'm like, yeah, I guess not in Ann Arbor. That's so funny. But yeah, he's a Buckeye guy. He's a Buckeye boy. But anyway, yeah. Okay, so what else was I going to tell you guys about? What the hell else? So I guess I don't want to drop no tea. So I'm not going to do it. Although there is tea, I guess, right now. I'll just tell you the tea will, if you'll watch Yota's video, if you guys haven't seen Yota's video, go watch it. I love Yota. We're besties. Rachel, you were just in Ann Arbor? Oh my God, are you in Michigan? That's right. You're in Michigan. Yep. Okay. That's so funny. Yeah. You could have dropped in on my brother. That's hilarious. But yeah. I'm not gonna, so people have asked me for the tea, the tea, the tea, the tea. And I said this before in a text in a couple of the group texts that I'm in with my friends. I said, people ask me to say the tea, the tea, the tea. They want the tea. Oh, you're near Detroit. Okay. Did you ever see, hey Rachel, did you watch that Barbarian movie? Holy shit. That made me think of Detroit. Oh my God. Whoa. That movie, so crazy. But I love you, Rachel, even though you're from Michigan and even though I'm from Ohio originally. I'm in Tennessee now, so we don't have no beef. But anyway, yeah. You're a Buckeye, right, Rachel? I'm kidding. You did watch Yota's video and of course Dawn's, right? Barbarian was crazy AF. Like Leanne told me to watch that, and I was like, "Oh shit, this movie scared the bejesus." That shit scared me. I won't give it away because I won't do no spoilers. But when the thing pops out, like I'm gone. Like that, I literally sat up right here on this couch and went, "Oh my God!" But yeah, okay, T. You guys know I'm very diplomatic. I'm very, I try to be. I'm not a shit stir. Well, here's the thing about shit stirring. Shit stirring tends to get you covered in shit and smelling like it, right? But I will say, you guys, I hate to say something because then the shit gets stirred up again and then we have to go through all the shit all over again. But we used to have a friend group, okay? There was a friend group that was here. And you don't know people in real life, right? They don't know me. I could be the most horrible buttering biscuits. Hello, sweetie. Hola, hola. ¿Qué tal? There used to be a certain friend group, and we were all in the same text thread, and we were all friends, right? It should have been put to rest a year, yes. But it keeps being brought up in videos, and that's, listen, you're free to do a video and talk about whatever the hell you want. I am all about freedom of speech and freedom of letting you say what you want. And I feel like this person acts like, oh, I got a lot of shit to say about you people, but you forget, I keep all my texts and we all keep all of our shit too. So, hey, Paula, there's tea going around. If you watch Yota's video, Paula, I've told you the story. Paula and I text back and forth. Hey, Dia. Dia, did you have a different name for a little while? Because I know that somebody else was commenting under Opulent Obsessions, but there was a number at the end. Is that you? It has to be you, right? Okay. Yeah, but not to get into it and speak out names because literally it scares me to keep it going. It wasn't you, so there's somebody else with Opulent Obsession. That's so funny. Oh my God. I think there is another screen name. Yeah. I'll have to keep looking, but yeah. I read all my comments. I literally had I have 300 or 400 or 4,000. I don't even know which comments to respond to. Maybe that's it. Yeah, maybe it's Opulent Obsessions on IG. That might be what I'm thinking of. Okay. Thank you, Tanya. Yeah. So, yeah, it's been like over a year ago. It's been a year and a half ago that I haven't been friends with a couple of you, just a couple of people. And I got to know people enough to know that, like, you know, we're gonna agree to disagree, and we're not gonna be besties, and that's okay. That's okay, right? I agree. It's hard to keep talking about it because it's like adding fuel to the fire. I'm glad that well, here's the thing. Yota and Dawn said their piece though. Yeah, exactly. Hey, Helena. But the thing is, like, you don't, I can't be, if I don't truly have a connection with you and I figure out that, like, we're not going to get along and that's going to be a thing, like, that's not where it's heading, I'm going to cut ties, and I'm not going to be, and that's happened more than just these people. Like, there's been other people on YouTube that we don't speak, and we're not friendly, and that's okay. I mean, there's another YouTuber that freaking hates me and has said so on their lives, and pretty much alluded to it on their videos, and has totally ranted about me, and that is freely their choice. I have pissed them off, and that's fine. You know, I'm not everybody's cup of tea. Everybody's not your cup of tea. I don't have to like you. You don't have to like me. And that's all that has to be done about it. But, like, clean break it. And, like, I never have to, like, I unsubscribed from you. You unsubscribed from me. I don't watch your shit. You don't watch my shit. That's how it goes. You know, quite frankly, that's how I want it to be. Yeah, and Dawn and Yota did, for whatever reason, their story is their story to tell, and they had more skin in the game than I did. Okay. Yeah. So I did a live, God, over a year ago, completely over a year ago. I had a sponsored live to do. Bill had been very sick with his eyes. His eyesight had been, we were really scared about it. I took the opportunity one night, and looking back on it, that was the wrong thing. If I had a time machine, I would fucking go back and change it. Trust me when I say, you know who, you too, ladies. Trust me and look me in my goddamn eyes right fucking now. Trust me when I say, if I could go back and not do that live at that precise moment, I would do it. I apologize to the deepest fucking bottom of my heart that it made you feel this way about me. Point blank in the period. 100%. If I could go back and change it, I would. I would never have done it. If I knew that it was going to set you off as it did. Okay? So trust me when I say that. Trust me when I say it. Please, I'm not going. One thing that I'm not, I'm a lot of things. I'm a bitch. I'm a bitch. I'm a lover. I'm a child. A motherfucker. I am all those things. I can be called all those things. I can be bitter. I can be a bitch. I can be the C word. I'm not always agreeable. Okay? Sometimes I'm bullying. Okay? Sometimes I'm those things. Right, Dia? Me and you. But one thing I am not is a liar. I'm very passionate about that. I won't lie to you. I won't. If you ask me if something makes you look good, I'm going to try to save your feelings if it doesn't look good. That's the only time you can really say but I don't really think that's lying. It's like saving your feelings. I'll do that. But I won't say, this is Coke, and straight up lie to your face, knowing it's Topo Chico. Like, that's one thing I'm not as a liar. So trust me when I say, when I did that live and it turned those two girls against me in that way, I was sorry for that. I was very sorry for that. But when I apologized for it, and I don't think I apologized for it. I more so came forth with a text and said, I don't need to ask you ladies permission to do any live. If any of you want to go live on Tuesdays at this time slot, baby doll, do it. Nobody has to ask permission to go live. Anytime you want to go live, push the button, go. People can watch you, people can watch me, people can watch them, it doesn't matter. It's not a competition, man. It don't matter. I'm not pulling people away from you. You're not pulling people. It's just where people choose to go. And that is just how it goes. But I was accused of being a victim. I was playing a victim when I tried to say, like when I tried to say, I didn't go live. I don't have to ask you guys. I was being kind of bitchy. I ain't gonna lie. I said, I don't have to ask you guys permission to go live. It's free. Like, the button is free for anyone, right? And so in that text message, one person didn't respond, but the other person did. The one that Yota is responding to, right? And she then accused me of playing the victim. So if that's the one thing that I can tell you made my head go, okay, we're done. And I feel like, and to further beat the drum, we got into it again. We all got into a text thread again a few months ago because this person brought up some shit again in a video about how terrible me and Dawn and Yota all are, and we're horrible people. She didn't really say our names, but we're horrible people. And if you just text them, they'll email you back what bitches we are, right? Which is fine. You can do that. You know what I mean? You can do whatever you want. Like, you can do whatever you want. I don't give a fuck. Like, do you, man? But don't tell me I'm something I'm not. When I literally was just trying to plead my case and be like, this is how it went down. I had a sponsor, a paid sponsor, right? Okay. And I had not gone on, it was my fault. I had not gone on when I said I would. And the sponsor was like, bitch, if you don't show my shit in a video, we're going to have, you know, and so I felt bad about it, right? Because I'd already taken the payment. So, yeah. And so, right, Diane, I feel like, right. Like and sure, I have played the victim before. I have. I've looking back on some of my actions, the way I interact, I can see that. I can see where people would draw that conclusion. But it just, I got nowhere. And then when all the texting came up again, nothing, I felt like it would get resolved, you know, it would be squashed and would get resolved. I didn't think that we would all run back to being friends, but in the text, yeah, I was on a deadline. Right. And it ended, I don't know when it ended, but it did run over into their live. And I take full responsibility for that. That was a bitch move on my part. Okay. You know, they took that personally and they said some shitty things in their video about me, and I didn't watch the video. Somebody sent me clips, so best believe, right? Yeah, and so yeah, it was just a snowball thing, and in that huge text messaging thread that went on for a couple days, I think this person said something, I can't remember. Oh, because we had this huge texting group, right? And I had said to her friend that came in, I had said, come on in and be in our text thread. When they left, and then a couple other people deuced out, I didn't do it to piss this person off, but this person thought that I left the text thread because they were in there and that meant I didn't like them. But that wasn't it. they still had my number. We could fully still, and we did still text to each other. I don't need to be in a group text. If I have your number, we can side chat and chat to each other one on one. All of us do that. That's a thing. Like all of my friends, I have one on one texts with every single person I am in a text thread, chat thread with. And I think that's just how the nature of texting goes. And so, yeah, when people started deucing out of the thread, I figured that the chats, you know, that thing when people start leaving the theater, you follow them behind them, like the movie's over, let's go. So I deuced out of it because, you know, I think that is a sign of, you know, when you see people leave, you either think, well, that bitch hates me, right? Or the thread has run its course. Let's start a new chat somewhere else. Or, right? We can text one on one. We don't need this. And that's just what the hell me and Dawn did. You know, we went right on, and me and James and Dawn and Eva, all of us, you know, we just went on to another, we just made a new thread or whatever. But when the first 2 or 3 people left, I just figured that's my cue. And it wasn't that I didn't like them. I was just done. I was just like, you guys don't understand. If you saw my phone right now, you would realize I am in so many chats, and that's okay. That's okay. But I'm in so many chats that, you know, it's just one less. And I was actually, Dawn, correct me if I'm wrong on this, but me and the person in question and you and 4 or 5, did we not have another chat thread identical, just with a couple of people that had already decided to leave out of it? Right? So we still had threads going, chats going. I didn't block you from my phone. I mean, I did eventually, but I didn't block you from my phone until that whole live thing happened. And I really kind of felt the way you felt about me was like, oh, okay. So there you go. And I'm not trying to be a saint here. Please don't think I'm trying to be there. I'm culpable. I have skin in the game as well. I have said things. I'm not innocent. I'm no angel. I'm not trying to be a victim. I'm just trying to say people aren't, side note, I hope your birthday celebrations. Oh my God, Rachel, happy birthday. Oh my God, happy birthday. Today's would have been my mom's 81st. So happy birthday to you. Don't stop until the end of the month, right? It's a month-long celebration. Get yourself something really nice, Rachel. I'm excited for you. Happy birthday. I'm sorry, I'm being a bitch over here. I didn't even realize. But yeah, everybody wish Rachel a happy birthday. Shit, I'm sorry. Lux, hi, doll. I'm just addressing, you know, tea and rumors and shit that went down. Without mentioning names, because and please believe everything that I say in this is not fact. I'm not slandering anyone. I'm not trying to drag anybody's name through the mud. I'm not mentioning names. Those of you in the know are in the know. If you watched Yota's video, this is sort of me adding in. It is so, yeah, it's iced. It's like not, it's like got mold floating on the top, right? It's like that tea that you buy from a restaurant and you forget it's sitting in the back cup holder of your car for 3 months and it literally has fuzzy green mold floating in it, right? It's that. That's the tea that we're sipping on right now. We're not sipping on, but we're looking at. Can you spell it? Time to bury the hatchet, ladies. This should be fun. So sorry. Yeah, it is. It should be. It 100% should be. And I seriously, yeah, Yota, yeah. Yeah, I feel like that every time I put a closure to it, and I've never addressed it. I have never fully addressed it until this moment. But Jack said, I almost bought another bag today. I have issues. Girl, we all do. Yeah, it keeps getting dredged and dredged. And part of me, until it gets dredged up again, forgets what the hell we got mad about. But for me, what made me mad and what made me just totally be like, okay, we're done. I'm done. I'm not even mad anymore. I'm like not mad. I'm just done. It's childish, yes. And I, it's so crazy to me that if you have daughters, you know, right? And from being a girl, whatever, but the stuff never stops. The drama, the shit never it's getting moldy like Jenny Moose, like my Jenny Moose. Like Ed, right? It just keeps coming back around like a dead, like a not a dead, but like a old penny. Krista, why does she think anyone would be jealous of her? I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna sit and wonder. And I don't think that the person that I'm thinking of, that I'm talking about, maybe they're not a bad person, guys. I think that closure is needed, and when closure doesn't happen on something, it's like a relationship. When closure doesn't happen for somebody in the way that they feel that it should, and I'm speaking for myself, this has happened to me too many times in relationships. You really can't close the door on something unless is she trying to get casted for the new Mean Girls? No, but I think she's referred to us as Mean Girls many times. And that's fine. That's fine. Whatever gets you through the night. Like I don't care. But I'm not this sunny, bubbly. I can be a bitch, and yeah, I talk shit and throw shade, and I'm human, and I'm a girl. I'm a girl's girl. Like we do all the shit. Like yes, I'm not gonna say I'm not. I'm just I'm sweet Becky Homeki. No, I'm not. I'm not, and I don't want you guys to think that I'm like trying to be. Oh, I'm better because no. I've said mean shit about people. I don't think it's good. I don't like that I've done that. But I'm not gonna sit here and lie and say, "Oh, no, I've been up and up all the time. I've kept it." No, I haven't. And you know, yeah, I've said some mean shit, and I'm wrong for it. I'm wrong. I apologize. I apologize. If I hurt your feelings, whoever you are out there, and you hate me for hurting your feelings, fuck, I apologize, man. That's it. That's it. Yeah, we did ride a hippo. Yeah. So that is it. Um, but yeah, this is what I want to happen. What I really want to happen. Yes, Steph. What I want to happen is for it to just die out and stop and you know bury the hatchet like somebody said, and not, let's not have it looming over us, because shit festers and it just gets ugly, and it's just becomes uglier and uglier the more you stir it around, right? And it, yeah, it's just so it's done. I mean, it should be over with. And I hate that it happened, because yeah, we were all buddies and friends, and I love all my YouTube people, and we have a good time. But even I take breaks from, Dawn knows this. I'll disappear for 2, 3, 4 days because I need a social media break. Everybody needs a break from social media and like texting and videos, and I do that regularly. I do that all the time. I take me a little break. Ed does it too. We all take our little breaks. And yeah, the hippo thing, in our text thread, they did, this person did say they did not say that. So I don't know. I mean, I'm going to give everybody the benefit of the doubt and say, whatever, it's fine. It's, yeah. Rachel says, right. It sounds like, you all got shut down when you tried to bury. Yeah, it just is a thing that festers and keeps going, and I'm sorry for that, and I'm sorry that there's hate feelings going on, right? I hate. Hey Maria, how are you, babes? I hate these conflicts. Yeah, so sad, right? And I do too. I do too, because it's sad. It's sad that we all can't be kumbaya and hold hands and go camping and braid each other's hair. But yeah, I mean, what else do you guys want to know? I mean, that's as far as it goes for me. And I understand why Dawn and Yota have different feelings about it and and I can understand why she has a different feeling of it too, as well, because they all have different experiences with each other and with this person. And I wasn't there. It's quite traumatic because it doesn't need to have, right? Yeah. Right. Oh, you're sweet, Diane. You're sweet. But you know, I'll go 50% of it. I'll go halfway on it, and I'll say, yep, I did this and I said this, and yeah, and I'll take part of the blame, and I'll shoulder half of it, and you know, and wish it would die. And now I'm hated because I'm empathetic. Maria, no, empathetic. Maria, you are like the epitome of the sweetest person. I've met you in real life, and I know you from here, and I've talked to you on text or whatever, messaging. I just think you're a sweet, genuine, very sweet person, and you do hate conflict. And I know this because I think we were in a thread one time, and we were going to collaborate with this other person, and I said, no, we can't because of this, and you were like, I don't want to hear it, I'm Switzerland. So I knew then, like, she's a real one. Maria's a real one. She don't want to get into none of this. And you know, yeah, Maria's the sweetest. You are a sweet person, and if anyone in the world can not like Maria, there's some problems. like that's a bridge too freaking far, because if you can't get along with Maria and you got some issues, like, there's some things. And there's another little gal that young gal that lives kind of close to Dawn, that I really, really liked, and I feel like that she doesn't like me anymore. I mean, I don't know it, but she used to come to my lives. My nose is itching off now. Somebody's talking about me. And I really hate that, because I really liked this person too. But yeah, there was 2 or 3 ladies that I was just like, wait, what? Hey, Kaylee. Like, what? We got beef. What the It was one of those. Yeah. Maria's sweetheart. Yeah, she is. She's beautiful inside and out. You and your husband are great people. Yeah. Yeah, and then you know, another creator stopped talking to us, just cold, and I was like, what? You're just tired. Oh, Brian, I love you. Oh my God. Like, seriously. Now, you know, when I'm your friend, like, and you do something on your videos, Um, I'm a like to picker. Like I'm a like you know, but trying to be funny and like that's my love language. Like you know, poking the bear, like being like you know, calling out little things, and you are free to call out little things about me too. But I do that. I do that, and it's if I like you, I do that. But if I don't, I won't say shit about you. So yeah. But hey, Carol, how are you? Welcome in. That picture is great. And Ed made it to where it does that thing where it flies up and down. He did like a copy of it, and it'll go like it's flying. That day was so fun. It was blistering hot in Jersey that day, but it was fun. We had a good time. I can't believe it's been over a year since we did all that. Man, how time flies. Jorgelina, I definitely was guilty of leaving passive aggressive. Yeah, I've been passive aggressive. I have been uh, a bitch. I have said mean things. I have done mean things. No, I I'll say that. I will say that. Like I'm trying to fall on the sword here and say like yes, 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 yes. I would totally do something like that. It's kind of like a kiss my ass move. Yeah. Yeah, we've all done crazy shit. But I don't think one of us in the whole mess is like, oh, you know what I mean? I think of the, you know, there's probably like six of us. But yeah, we've all said some things. And you know, and here's the thing: we have a friend, and I won't go into detail about this, but I will say enough to say this. I won't tell you who this person is, who was involved with them. Okay, and was in their texting thread for a long time, and they showed us some stuff that was really mean, and that pissed me off too, and I was kind of like, what? They said that? Like, what the hell? Like, you know, but then I mean, I can go through texts where I've said some mean, evil shit. So it's the nature of text. Here's the thing: in a chat group, you let your hair down, right? And you say things as if you're sitting next to someone on the couch, and you're saying, "Okay, don't repeat this," right? And then you proceed to say things that you probably don't want screenshotted and shown to the person. But guess what? When you put it in writing, when you put it out there, just like this video is going to be out there forever, and unless I delete it, but it's done now. So, yeah. Yeah, it's you know, it's a thing. The conflict, okay, Dawn says the conflict shouldn't be paraded out to strangers. You would hope not, but it does. It does get that way. And I will say, when I'm done, like, and it's happened a few times, I'm kind of I'm a Libra. Like, I'm kind of like, I'm Libra with what, Aries moon or whatever. So I'm kind of like, I won't go back there. Like the injustice of it all. Like I don't believe it. Like I'm like, I'm not going to give them a thumbs up, a thumbs down, a like, or a look. You know, I won't. I simply won't. When I feel like you and I have had our moment in the sun, and you've said what you've said to me, and we've blocked each other, and we're done, and we no longer hang, and we're no longer besties or whatever. Like we got bad blood now. I won't watch. I won't. You know, I hear it secondhand because people will watch it. They'll say, "Hey, so and so said," and I go, "Oh my god!" And Ed will tell me. So that's nice. but yeah, when I say like, okay, this is the last thing I'm going to say to you, that's, I like, in my heart of hearts, like in my soul, girl, I mean it. It's interactions like this that leave a scar and cause me to lose trust in people. And I have enough of those issues from my ex-marriage. I don't need more, right? But the world is crazy. I feel like we're just in a crazy place. We're just all in a crazy place. And you know, I let my hair down in that chat and I told some things, some personal things about me that were personal, and I didn't really want those things shown all around, and they were sort of made fun of, like paraded out, like somebody said, paraded out and shown in another thread as me being a bad person, when it's just something that is a personal thing for me. Not a secret, I mean, but not something that I share to someone on a video, say. Because when you say certain things about you, automatically 50% of the people watching are going to be like, well, fuck you, I don't like you anymore. So don't want to alienate. Yeah, I don't want to alienate half of you right off the bat. So there was some things that, you know, about me in my life. You do know that, Dawn. When I tell you, you'll go, oh yeah, yeah. And so I didn't want that. But again, guys, that is my own fault. I'm playing the victim again, right? I am. I'm feeling like a victim when I really shouldn't, because, bitch, you put it out there. So why are you feeling victimized by something that you fully said? Okay. Yourself. Hi, Holly. Right? Most of us are here to either create and or enjoy bags and shopping content, makeup content, whatever. Right. Right. And so there you go. There you go. There's just some crazy shit. It just goes on. It's the thing that when you get personal, and there are some creators on here who don't make personal connections, and that's a concerted effort on their part, and they're pretty smart to do that. But I'm a social creature, so I like being friendly, and I have just a couple other people in my real life. LA is one of them, and John, that do have a shared like interest, but everybody else that I deal with in my personal life, family and friends, they don't. And so when I meet people who care about the shit that I care about to this level and this deep, I open up and be like, fuck, we're besties now, you know? It's like a schoolhood, childhood thing. Like oh shit, we're bonding because you and I, you know, we spend too much money, we shop too much, we buy expensive bags, we love to look at bags, hell. So I let that down, I let my guard down, and then I fully say things that, yeah. Or Helena says, it's not victimizing yourself. You're allowed to change, evolve, add, delete. Yeah, we are human. Yeah. If you're not changing, then what the heck are you doing? Right. Right. Yep. You can't stay the same way. You cannot stay the same way. Yeah. Same here when I found my people's here. Right. And then we go into Jackie's lives several times a week, and we discuss all kinds of things. And I've been in every one of Jackie's lives. I've just been social media breaking for a minute. And I was sick last week, guys. When I tell you I was sick, ooh, that stomach bug. The worst thing in the world, the worst sickness in the world, it's COVID, but it's also the damn stomach bug. I got that stomach flu like a fucking vengeance. You aren't playing the victim. You're just real and trusting. Yeah, I am really trusting, but yeah. But there's shit. You guys know Sister Code, right? Tell me what you guys think Sister Code is. Sister Code, Lori, group hug. Hey, Lisa. Hey, girl. Sister code to me. Yes, this is sister code to me. It's me telling you some crazy shit, some deep rooted shit that I won't tell anybody but maybe Bill and Leanne. But I tell you, okay? Let's say me and you, Dawn, Ed, whatever. Ed and Dawn probably know where all the bodies are buried now. But let's say you and I, for whatever reason, fall out. We fall out, and that happens. Case in point. Whatever, we have a disagreement and we're done. Me and you are done, right? We're like, right, you take that shit, Lisa. You take it to the grave. I don't care how mad I am at you. I'm not screenshotting your shit or going and telling people behind your back all the shit that you told me where the bodies were buried at. I might hate you, but it's going to the grave with me because you and me, we got shit between each other, right? I know shit on you. You know shit on me. I'm never going to do that. That's one thing I'm never going to do. And here's something that people are doing on TikTok all the time now that I think is deplorable, is crazy, is actively seeking out people at their job and getting them fired. I would never fuck with somebody's livelihood either. Never. Not that that's happened. I'm just trying to tell you what kind of person I am. But I don't air out your dirty laundry. I'm not airing it out on you. Like the personal shit down deep that you told me in a moment where I told you some shit and then you told me some shit that happened to you a long time ago. Or that you did and you're not proud of it right? No, girl. I'm ziplocking that and throwing the key away. No. That's sister code. Yeah, right, Steph. Sister code is that unspoken law where you never spill her secrets, never date her ex. Exactly. Right. You don't steal nobody's man. I don't care if I told you I hate him. You ain't gonna date him. That's sister code. There's several things. That's on the list. You never air out my secrets. I never air out your secrets. I don't care if you're gone from this world. I'm still not unlocking yours. I'm not doing it. Yes, Ed, and you know my shit too. So we're never going there. I don't care if tomorrow we wake up and just we're not friends anymore. But best believe the shit you've told me is here and here. It ain't going nowhere. It's going nowhere, girl. Those receipts are locked. I'm sorry. I'm stamping those receipts and I'm done. Hoes before bros. Exactly. It's sister code to the nth degree. Yes, Kaylee, I never sugarcoat. I always tell it like it is. Well, I like that about people. You know, don't pull no punches. Yeah, well, I just say I know where the bones are buried, right? And we all have it. And Jackie, you're like, mine is Dawn and Ed and Leanne and stuff. Like a lot of you know my shit, right? There's a few of you, a handful of you, right? We're sisters. Jackie, yours is Craig, okay? And Jen, of course. And probably Jolie. Jolie knows our shit too. But I am not, no, I'm not unlocking it. Winnie, you do so much LV, and I have an LV question. Okay, do you have the trio pouches? I'm wondering if an iPad fits in the large one. An iPad did not. Okay, are you talking about the trio Kirigami set or the trio pouches? The trio pouches, the large one will fit an iPad. The trio zip-up pouches, not the Kirigami envelope-looking pouches, right? Because mine didn't fit in that. But yeah, MC. Yeah, I believe so. I want to say yes. Guys, someone let me know. Lisa, did someone time you out? I don't think so. Did you say something that it didn't come through? I'm sorry, babe. Say it again. That's why I love watching your videos. Well, really, I'm not that deep of a well with conflict. Right. But I mean, we all have things. We all have things. And Lisa, I have told you. Yes. I guess I cursed. I called that spade a spade from the jump right on. Lisa, you are a very good judge of someone. Like you have a sense. Like when you meet someone, you've said this to me many times. And it's all come true. you have said to me, be careful, or this person, you know what I mean? Yeah. Lisa, I love you. You're my Italian. Yeah, you and Dawn are my Italian. Yes, besties. Yes. I'm the queen of sandwiches. Two nice things to say. The crap in the middle. I go out of my way. The good in people. It is exhausting, and everybody has good in them. And these people I'm talking about have good in them, or else we would never have been friends, right? Internet friends hurt you. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, MC says, I bought a GM size Goyard Artois tote that's huge and just a big empty bag. Needs some organization, sadly. The matching Goyard pouch. $17.20. Yeah, I'd rather get, I like it, like to save some money, I would get the trio pouches because you're getting 3 pouches, and if you sell 2 of them off, you've made some of your money back. I mean, that's what I would do. But yeah. Yeah. I feel you on that one, MC. That's a good choice. I'm always about, like, even if I want something, like if I can find a better deal and get more or get my money back in some way, right? Then I'm gonna do it. I mean, who's to say, MC, you sell 2 of the pouches, use the big one for your iPad, and then put the money back and save it towards the other pouch someday. Like, I'm just spitballing here. But yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, I mean, that's what I would do. I'm Gen X, raised on mixtapes and real talk, and nothing matters more to me than loyalty. Yeah, loyalty is a thing. It's a thing. It is a thing. I don't like a fair weather friend, and I don't. You know what? I know, and everybody says this, so I'm not saying something that's like, oh, this is an admirable trait. This is just, everybody will tell you this, but you have some, I won't call them friends, but you've met people in your travels. I used to know a girl, and she would just lie for the sake of fucking lying. And shit that you could totally look down and see. She'd say, like, I'm carrying a red handbag today. And you would look down and it would be a black handbag. And you're like, bitch, why are you lying? Like, that is just you lying for the sake of, like, I can't stand that. That's a, like, don't lie to me about insignificant shit. Like, I don't care. Like, if we're friends, I don't care. You don't gotta lie to me. No. Because I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, for sure. Hey, Kim. Hello. Welcome in. Oh my God. I'm so glad you guys came in tonight. We had a good conversation. I never really wanted to talk about shit for the sake, because I'm telling you, loose lips sink ships. I tell my kids that all the time. And also, when you stir up shit, my mom, this was her, like, I'm thinking about my mom especially today because of her birthday, but just so many, like, all the shit your mom told you is so true. You stir it up and you are the one smelling like shit. I'm telling you, shit goes everywhere. Ah, God. You knew a guy that lied all the time. I mean, a guy. Okay. Yeah. No, this was, I had a gal pal, and I finally quit hanging out with her because it was just infuriating. It was infuriating. And she would be on the phone telling someone something that I am sitting next to her going, you are lying. Like tell them you're lying. She'd be like, what are you saying that for? that really killed me. Like, stop, Steph. Loyalty is the most important because it's the foundation of everything else. Without it, trust collapses, and without trust, relationships can't withstand. Right. Steph, you are very wise. You and Lisa, all of you, Tanya, Diane, all of you are very, very wise. And I do regret things. Handbag shit, I don't regret. I mean, I regret that I went crazy and I buy too much shit. I always regret that. But like purchases and stuff, I don't really regret selling and buying. And another thing, Yota brings this up too. Someone starts shit with me. I'm about to finish it, right? Yes, yes, yes. I can't put people on blast. I'm sure they'll share. Oh my God, girl. But like, the act of buying bags to get views. I have told y'all many times. I have done that. I have done that. But I will say that I also bought the bag because I freaking love the bag. This year I've gone on a journey where I'm buying bags, but I'm not keeping those bags if I don't love them. If I don't love the bag, I'm not keeping them. But here's what's going to happen, because I think I counted like 50 some bags the other day. So I'm at the limit right now. Oh my God, I love it. Luxe. It is so beautiful. It's so gorgeous. I have my bag in here, but then I recorded a video and took it in there. Oh, I love it. It's totally worth it. That charm is fabulous. That is a good charm. Jack says, I don't buy to get views. I use YouTube as an excuse to buy them. Right. And that's what I was doing too. I feel like I was doing that because when I would get a certain bag in my mind, I would always think like, oh, that'll make a great video. I always think of how I'm going to present this in a video, right? Yes, I have bought bags to show, not for the sole purpose of showing on my channel, but I've always thought of how it would be a good video. Does that make sense? And I won't immediately turn around and sell them. But what has to happen for me is that I don't carry or reach for the bag. Point blank period. That's it. Yeah. Right. Tanya, I can't either, and I couldn't then. So I don't know who the hell I thought I was fooling, but no. Oh, yes, yes. I did that, Kim. I did an apple that I bought off of Amazon. I've done a couple of them, and I've got them hanging in my bag. They don't look near as good as yours look, but that'll be a really good. I will eagerly await that video. I love that. Yes, that's awesome. No, I love that charm. I really do. And I knew I could never have done the bedazzling. The bottom is a very smooth, just like acrylic. So nice and shiny. Just the very bottom of it. I noticed that today. I love it. I love it. Sumi, I don't think it's too different than other groups. I used to make nail content and sometimes I would get polished sets. Oh, I missed it. I'm sorry. I bought all this stuff bedazzled, my mini charm. Okay, and still haven't done it yet. I've never finished the damn Dooney and Burke little tiny bag. I don't have much to go on it, but I just set it aside. I regret not finishing that. But yeah. But anyway, yeah. But yeah, I do but getting back to the selling bags, guys. I sold bags before I ever had a channel. I bought and sold bags before I ever had a channel. I did it on Facebook Marketplace, Tradesy back then, which is what now? What is it called? It's not Vestiaire. Is it Vestiaire Collection? I think. Poshmark. My daughter sold one bag on there. We got a girl being a real beesh about it, and I had to like go through hell and high water. And then it was mostly on Poshmark back then. Back in the day, it was like trade. Do you want to trade this bag for? Like now, I'm totally open to trade. If anybody, I'm gonna put this out there. If anybody out there has a white cherry Speedy limited edition bag they bought this year, I will totally trade you a couple of really good Louis Vuitton bags. Yeah, and maybe even some boot money. I don't care. I want that. Did you see the new Coach Barrel Kiss? I did see that, but I'm not a big. I say this, and I'll probably get a suede bag, but I'm not. You've never seen me own. I don't think you've ever seen me own a suede bag. But suede is back this year in a big way. So I did not get it. And I probably will regret it. If they they drop them in the leather, which they will. I'll probably get one in leather. I love a barrel bag. I have the what's it called, Dawn? The one with the little tiny, I can't say it in French. The butterfly papillon, right? But I love that. Yeah. Yeah, it's huge. Like it's a big thing right now. And like I said, I had a company reach out earlier, and they had really nice. I had never seen this company, and I went on there tonight. And I was like, "Well, shit! Of course, I want to do some stuff with you guys." Yeah, but yeah, I do sell bags. If I don't carry a bag, it can't pile up anymore. Yeah, papillon. I will not keep it. It's just that's who I am anymore. I can't justify a huge expensive bag anymore that I don't carry. And the only reason I want to sell, I will say this, I want to sell that Pharrell Speedy, the 18, is because in the damier with the big blue, because I bought the P9 and I don't need both of them. And I've sort of figured myself out. Anything below a 25 Speedy, for whatever reason, she's got a bunch of them, but she don't carry them. Yep. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Does anyone know when the Halloween? Oh, it should be right now. This is the week it dropped last year because I went in my order history and saw. So it was this week. So it should be any day. Oh, I should go in there and see. Oh my God, I'm such a sucker for the Halloween stuff. Oh my God. Steph says I'm a little scared to keep the Poshmark closet going because I've heard too many stories of buyers lying and claiming they never got their order. Yeah. Yeah, Poshmark. Oh my God, that pumpkin charm. So freaking good. Thank you to Eva who bought me that. I know Eva got me that for my birthday last year. God, I love it. I kept thinking I'm gonna get it. And then I got sold out. I was like, shit, and then she got it for me. Crystal Rogue at the outlets eventually. I don't know. I missed the opportunity to buy when they had it. I'm not a Rogue gal. I'm just not. Diane, opening a new bag is such a huge thrill. It is. It is. I'm a sucker for new bags. Me and Ed are the same. We are totally the same on this. We love a freaking bag. Love it. Have to have it. Oh my God. I obsess. I gotta have it. And we get it. Carry it once, twice, put it back on the shelf, and then we're like, oh shit, but I love another bag. I love another bag. Oh my God, if I could sell this bag, I can go ahead and buy this. Yep. That's just what, there's no secret sauce here. This is how the sausage is made in my world. This is how I feel about it. Yes, there are people out there. I love Sparkles too, Lux, right? Yes, but there are people out there who legitimately, I don't know if it's a thing anymore. I don't personally know of any channels that just buy a bag and go, oh, look what I bought. Because we're pretty keen, we're pretty like sharp to know that like, this bitch bought that bag and I ain't seen it again. Because a lot of people put it behind them, or they, show it in an Instagram video, or they, do a what fits. There's not too many people that buy unboxing for views, because I'll tell you anymore, you don't get as many views as you do coming up with a clickable thumbnail, but not so much a thumbnail, but title on the thumbnail. Clickable title equals views in my experience. And it's taken me 6 years to stumble upon that. But what I would click on is what I want to title a video, because I know if I would want to click on this video or see this video, then hell, other people are going to want to click on it too. Titles are everything. Tanya, yes, that is the secret sauce. The secret sauce. Yeah, unboxing videos are not what they used to be. Kim, right? No, I'm not the one, but that is the secret sauce, is coming up with a clickable title. You have to work that title. And sometimes if you see a video dropped on me and it said one thing, it titled something at first, and then 12 hours from now it says another thing, that's because I'm totally reworking the title to see if somebody will click more on it. Yeah. But now I saw this thing on YouTube. This is a thing now. The Coach Tabby shoulder bag 26 graffiti looks like it could double Halloween prop. Ooh, yeah, scribbling on the wall. It does. It does look. I think I thought about that the other day. It's like, yeah, it does. It does, Steph. It really does. But yeah, YouTube is doing this thing, and I don't know how long they've been doing it. But I clicked on it to see what it was because it said, "Do you want to get more views on your videos?" And I was like, "Hell yeah, I do." In YouTube Studios. And I got to it. It said, "What video do you want to promote?" And I clicked on the video, and it was like, next. And then I don't know what it said next. And then it was next. And then it got to a point where it said, "Okay, for $200, we'll push your video out." And I was like, wait, what? You want me to pay you? I'm trying to get you to pay me. What? So yeah, you can totally, I do love a good tag video. Yes, it keeps me from buying. I am also obsessed with what's in my bag. Yeah, Bunny from Graveyard Girl, she does the best what's in my bag. She'll pull out a bag that she switched bags out of 10 years ago, and she'll go, "Hey guys, let's look in this bag I haven't looked in for 10 years. I love those too. Yeah, hype. Yes. To hype your video. Yes. Instagram will do it too. That's crazy. I'm sure TikTok will too. I mean, that's how they're making money too. Yeah, people who stage a what's in my bag. Yeah. Yeah. I'm like, here's the receipt from the other night when I bought a dildo at this secret romantic store. Seriously. Oh, yeah. I love that Tanya's a no-nonsense gal. She's a pulls no punches. She's like, "I will tell you how it is. I don't give a fuck. I will tell you." But most all y'all are like that. Yeah, what's in my bag videos need to come back. Like real what's in my bag. Jerusha does some good ones. But yeah, I love. I will do a what's in my bag. Oh my God. I don't have a bag in here, but next week I'll bring a few of my bags that I haven't. Oh my God. We should go through one of my bags from like 10 years ago. We should do a bag. And I am the world's worst. I'm not so bad anymore that I'll become a purse lady. But I will tell you this. We'll do a live next week. I'll do what's in my bags, some old ones. But I used to be that person that would just basically pull out like, "Oh, here's my, little pilly bottle. Here's my wallet." Like all this stuff. Here's my badge for work. Like here's this, some lippies, and then just leave the rest of the shit in there for eternity. Yeah. So I have a few of those bags hanging in the closet. Oh my God, we should go through all the bills, all the credit cards. I used to keep all my credit card statements in there and shit because that way Bill wouldn't find them. There's probably a checkbook in there. There's definitely a checkbook in there. Okay. Yeah, this is the thing. I know exactly the bag. It's a Betsy Johnson bag. Great big huge one. And it's been probably 10 years since I used it. But when I got it, I swear to God, I thought it looked like a Chanel bag because it was part pink and it's quilted. And then the bottom part was black and then the top's pink. Y'all have seen that bag. And it had a big like ribbon bow tied on it. Leather, I think leather patent leather handles, even though I don't like patent leather. But yeah, yes. Oh my God, yes. They are time capsules. Yes, girl, yes. We will totally do it. Yes. The toys. I won't say there aren't toys involved. There's probably lube in there. Definitely lube. If I could find a bag, but I've sold them all now. Some of my old Dooney bags from when I used to work in radio. And I used to have to go down and do remotes and shit. Oh, girl. Oh, yeah. Melted chocolate bar, 3 crumpled. Fan yourself hot flash napkins and an emergency stash of Advil, perimenopause. Hell, yes. I love it. But yeah, a lot of mine still have like tampons and stuff. Like, yeah, I haven't seen those days in years. But yeah, to pull out those, like, oh, Welcome to Toxic Shock Syndrome. Here's an old tampon from 1997. Great. They don't even make these anymore. They don't even make this wrapping anymore. Holy shit. Oh my God. Can you spell that? Radio days? Were you on the radio too? Oh, I loved. Okay, I loved, hated it. At first, it was fun. It was always fun to tell people. And then for them to go, oh my God, I've heard you. And then that whole thing happened. But then after a while, it got to be a real job. And you're like, I don't even make any money doing this. I should be, I'm practically paying them to work here. I was at a store looking for my wallet, a huge bucket bag. And Buzz Lightyear, oh my God, that's so... And I had no kids with me. That's hilarious. Woo, yeah, girl. I've had some buzzing coming out of the bag. Hell, that just happened this weekend, 2 weekends ago. Yeah, because people love to see what other people, and it's basically the same shit you keep in your bag, but it's always nice to see, like, oh, okay. She used an old bandana in there for no good damn reason. Why do I have a blue bandana? And like, what? Please tell me why. Called a house bag. Oh, a house bag? No. Lisa, tell us what that is. A house bag? A stuffed mouse? Present from Ty. Oh God. Oh yeah, that would suck. Okay, house bags. I gotta think about that. Okay, yeah. House bags, and I've also got to go on the Crate and Barrel site and look for toppers for, Steph, you and Lisa, oh my God, you guys have saved me tonight. House bag, oh my God, I'm definitely doing that. Well, I saw the thing, have you guys seen the thing of your purse bowl? People going to like Marshalls and TJ and getting a purse bowl. That was the craziest thing. Like, just take the shit out of your actual purse and put it in another purse if you're going to switch. But it was this thing where people would come in their house because they're like us, they're purse people, and they change their bag every day. And I don't change my bag every day, but some people do. And I'm not poo-pooing the idea, do you? But there's, they'd go out and find the most beautiful ornate bowl to put all their shit in their bowl from their bag so that when they left in the morning, they could take it out. I mean, I was like, just take your bag up to your room where your purses are and figure out what purse you want and take the shit completely out. Or these TikTok videos where people have these huge, like, drawers filled with all, 500 chapsticks, 200 packs of gum, like a makeup sponges, like all this shit, like 15 hand sanities. Like, they don't use one and then let it run out. No, they buy something that not 10 people could use in a year worth of shit, and they have all these drawers, and they go, oh, what am I going to use for thrift today? Have you guys seen those? Those are crazy, like incredibly crazy. Yeah. You empty your bag into an ornate bowl, right? And then, have you been following Girl World? I have been, but she stopped posting. But she's getting sued, Lisa. Oh my God, Tammy's suing her. This is crazy. Yeah, Nan, right? TikTok restock the overconsumption. Like, we thought we were over-consuming because we buy a lot of shit. But I cannot say that I have 50 drawers filled with different, I'm going to take these, like a protein pack, like a package of like gummies or something. It's just the most insane shit. Like, I would never have, that's not going to go in my bag. Like, I'm not going to use that shit. Powered travel bidet, Steph? A squirt gun for your bum? Yeah, or other. Oh my God. No, I couldn't either. But that's a good idea. Like, because think about it, to stay fresh. I get it. Like, it's a good idea in theory if you can go to like Buc-ee's to like a one hole where the door shuts and, But here in America, our stalls are pretty much, you don't need a freaking door because the gaps in the doors, everybody can stand. If women are standing in line in a bathroom that has many stalls in it, they're just watching you piss. They're just basically standing there like, and that intimidates me to no end. I cannot make I'm like pee shy. So if I know you're listening to me or you can see me, I won't pee. I'll just sit there like, yeah, I can't go. I hate that. Yeah, bag swaps are fun. Like Jame is such a great what's in my bag and bag swaps. She makes them entertaining. Jackie and Jame make them entertaining. Yeah. Yes, we need to bring all that. Like all the OG purse ladies that us over 50, we love all that shit. Like bring it back. Why did it stop? Like now it's all like fast paced, like I don't know, these restocking with all this. I don't know. I don't get it. And like the flavor packets for their waters and shit. Like okay, like the Stanley girls, they really. Oof. I liked watching them, but I just kept thinking like, why do you have a whole refrigerator full of soda? It's you and 2 kids and a husband. Like you ain't drinking all that, but yeah, it's for the gram. Like they're totally doing it for the TikTok. They're not using all that shit. Nesting doll bags is my favorite. Oh my god, somebody turned me on to somebody that does that too. I love that. I love that. I love nesting doll bags. Oh, I love a nesting doll video. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Okay, so I watch Amberlynn, Girl World, if you know what I mean. Amberlynn Reed, if you ever watch her. Everything I say in this video is alleged, not facts, not rooted in truth or nothing. But anyway, her aunt is suing her for like slander because she said some mean shit about her on a live. It's real. The shit just got real. Yes, nesting doll bags. Love. Yeah, any public, yeah, rage bait videos, all that shit. Like, what about the mom who throws out the donuts? Have you guys seen her? She's been around for a while. But like, Tanya, have you ever seen me, like, it's a bag and a bag and a bag and a bag, like I've done a few of those. Those are so fun. But the lady that just basically, her glasses are broken now. She refuses to get new glasses. I always want to like if she could do one thing, this chick, the bad mom, they call her the bag TikTok. She feeds her kids junk. She cooks, like she throws the food at them. I just always want her to take off her glasses and like just clean them really good and put them back, because her glasses just always look like she's taking Vaseline and just smeared them. They're so dirty. And then she also rage baits by these people who clean their house, but they let it get so nasty. Like dead things on the counter and like food piled up and like baked onto their shit. Like 2 sinks overflowing and a dishwasher just, it's so gross. And then they do a whole like, they speed up the video and they do a clean with me. It's crazy. Yeah, I've done a couple of nesting bag videos, Diane. I love that. I would love to do it. I've done a Mew Mew. I think I've done a Speedy. I did a Kiss Lock. I think those are the 3 I did. I would do them with so much more, but I only have so many. But yeah. Wait. What is it I gotta look up after I get off here? Wait a minute. Oh yeah. House bags. Oh my god. I love cleaning videos, but some of them take me out when they're just so dirty. Oh my god, yeah. Oh, I didn't see the one with the Almas. I need to watch that. Ooh. Yeah, because the Alma goes down. I have the little tiniest Alma, but I don't do Alma bags, so I have that one because it was in a trio. But yeah, doing the like great big one and the little one, and then the teeth. I love it. I needed to go in. Yep. So I need to look up nesting dolls. I need to look up some of those. And I need to look up some more Girl World. And I need to look up house bags. And I need to find that Crate and Barrow topper. I need to measure my, yes. Oh my God. Oh my God, guys. Yes. I watch crime videos to go to sleep. Like true crime shit, like the dash cam. But now my son is a full-fledged cop, so I'm kind of scared to watch this because I always think like, what if one day I'm watching this video and it's my own son being kind of crazy on a video? Life plus Cindy is my guilt. Oh, Life plus Cindy. Do you ever watch Zach? Okay, soon me. Do you watch Zachary Michaels? I love him. God, I love him. He stopped doing Amberlynn videos. He's like, nope, we're done. For his own mental health, he was like, I can't. I gotta stop. But I like to watch Amberlynn on I like this guy called Hecticana and Salty Crab. But I always watch like the reaction videos to her. Now she stopped posting for a while because she's getting sued. But I always love watching reaction videos. That way you don't have to actually give her a clicker review because I'm such a hate watcher for her. It's awful to say, but she's just a horrible person, guys. She's just a horrible person. Lifeless Cindy is crazy. But yeah, I like that too. Oh, yeah, true crime. Love. Spin brush scrubber. Ooh. Have you ever seen the graveyard cleaner? The lady that does the graveyard cleaning? Have you ever seen her? She's kind of whatever. But she'll just totally go in. But she got in trouble because she painted a baby grave. She cleaned it all off and then she painted it. And I was like, bitch, you have gone too far. You have gone way too far. Cleaning someone's, first of all, like, okay, you did them a solid cleaning the grave off, but then you painted someone's baby's grave? Like, no, I'd be pissed. And she's made millions of views off of that. It's crazy. I love the ones on Big Brother when it's all just a group of celebrities that don't know each other. Oh, Big Brother. I love Big Brother. Oh, anti-MLM. Okay, Kiki Chanel. Love her. She's really pretty blonde. She's the prettiest lips. She's so gorgeous. I love her. She goes on a freaking rant and a tear. Yeah, I love those too. Guys, I never watch real TV anymore. I can't. I watch too much shit on YouTube. Ed, good night, babe. I'm going to get off here too. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Kiki Chanel is stunning. Yes. Kiki Chanel is so gorgeous. I wonder if her brother does YouTube too, because there's this political guy that I watch. I think his name's Keith. But they remind me, they have the same kind of like way they speak and their eyes look a lot alike. And I wonder, like, could that be Kiki Chanel's brother in real life? Like, that sounds crazy, but yeah, that's where my mind goes to. MLM, oh my God, Maria, multi-level marketing. Like, remember Amway? Girl, I got into a multi-level marketing scheme once. Guys, I did. I told that story. I know, we're addicted to YouTube. My husband comes up here and Bill comes up here and he's like, oh shit. He'll say Tiki Talkies. Are we watching Tiki Talkies? And I'm like, no, clearly I don't get TikTok on my TV. I'm watching YouTube, but he likes to call YouTube Tiki Talkie. But yeah. Okay, so yeah, I did a slumber party. When I lost my radio job, when everybody lost their radio jobs, yeah, girl. Melaleuca, my dad sold Melaleuca. Yes. Mary Kay, Avon, all that shit. Multi-level marketing, girl. Yes. But yeah, I lost so much money. I had to buy a whole kit. And then I realized it took me like 3 parties to realize, like, doing my books. Like, this is set up in a way that I will never make money. The house always is going to make the money, and I'm never, okay, so I quit. So I lost about $4,500 on that venture. So that was, yeah. I chalked that up to a $4,500 mistake. I wish I had had that to buy a bag, but oh well, or 2 or 4 or 10. Mary Kay back in the day just to get the onboarding. Yeah, Steph, I totally get that. Yeah. I'm a pretty good I sold the dildos and stuff. I sold the vibrators and stuff. But what pissed me off about Slumber Party is once I got into it, you couldn't make any money. You were always paying them to buy more shit. And that's who made the money, not you. Like the Lulu Row and all them, but whatever. Or what was it called? Was it Lulu Row? Yeah. Yeah. Anyway. Um, yeah, LuLaRoe. Yeah, LuLaRoe or whatever. But yeah, once I figured out that they did not let you do a party for men, and I have just a huge bunch of gay guy friends, um, like literally more gay guy friends than I do anything else, and they all wanted to do parties, and they were ready to book and buy shit, and they were like, "No, it's against our policy. We can't." And I was like, hey AB, how are you? Hey Apple Blonde. Yeah. So I was like, yeah, also, I mean, for several reasons, but that was like a big one for me. I was like, if you like women, if we don't want people to discriminate against us and like keep us from things, how can y'all justify owning a business and keeping men? I know, I get it. Like, men have always been like, hey, go men, whatever. But I just couldn't see that. Like, I was like, I could have sold tons of shit tonight. But y'all won't let me have it. I mean, I guess the thing about it was because you had to pay with like a credit card and whatever. I guess I could have done one where I said, okay, your name is Sally, John. Your name is Joanne. Ed, your name is Rebecca. You know what I mean? And then you guys have to all pay me in cash. I guess I could have done that and gotten away with it, but shoulda, woulda, coulda. But anyway, thank you guys. I could have been a millionaire. I could have made it. Those toys are for everyone, right? Everybody needs lube. Especially my friends. Come on now. It's just the principle of it. Like, what? You can't tell me I can't sell to certain, like, what? That's highly, that's like an offense. Like, you guys should be sued for that. Everything I say in this video is just alleged. Anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for getting down in the muck with me tonight. I am glad we kind of sort of discuss some things. I may or may not delete this live. I don't know. It's just crazy. Yeah, and Jorge Lina, they had that also that hoo-ha cream that kind of made your tingle. That wasn't bad. I loved that. Okay. Anyways, I love you guys for coming by. Tomorrow I'll have, oh my God, tomorrow I have a Labubu unboxing, but also I'm giving a Labubu away. I'm giving away one of the new Pin for Love Labubus. So watch tomorrow and get in on the winning. Love you guys so much. Sweet dreams. I'm going to push this X button. Bye. Bye. Love you guys.